So you look at the complications of a cell. So first you have the cell membrane, and then the cell receptor, where all the minute molecular structures, the food that we take converted into ligands and move into the cells, become the nutrients for the cells. And then we look at the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of our cell, so that we are still alive. Yeah. And the nucleus, which is the center part of that, you can see all the wire thing inside there, so complicated, and that's where the chromosome is. In the chromosome, that's where the DNA and the gene is. Yeah. So now we look at it very quickly, just briefly explain to you what is a gene. A gene is a segment of the DNA. Okay, just a part of it. Contain information of certain trait, example, the color code of your eyes. Contain instructions of making proteins. For example, create green pigments in eyes. So therefore, this person will have green eyes. That's understanding of a gene. And overall, we have about 20,000 genes to 23,000 genes to work for us. Okay, next we like to know about chromosome. We have 46 of that. It is a long pointed strand of DNA. DNA make up genes, and genes carry information. Gene make up the chromosome. That's how they are. Three of them are interrelated. Yeah, and I would like to also highlight to you the tips of the chromosome, which is telomere. Telomere, when the cell divides, telomere contain all the DNA information. Okay. And once the telomere becomes shorter and shorter, the cell will die eventually. So that is a brief understanding of telomere. If we really take care of life through genetic calculations, human beings should be logically able to live until 120 to 125. However, most of us, by the time we overshot 70 to 80, most of us always say, life is so miserable and so torturing. Yeah. So here, with this understanding, we hope that we are able to live healthily, purposefully till age 100 without dependence on medication. So that will be a good wish and dream for us to strive. So here, no doubt, all of us, our health situation is determined a lot by innate gene DNA factors, and it influences our physical, color, aging, disease, lifespan, and other phenomena. But due to the advancement of genetic science, a lot now can be done, determine our health, beauty, and longevity. So, but since we cannot do much to the genetic factors, what about looking at the acquired factors? The first factor we like to highlight to you is the food. Now, contemplate, reflect. Over the years, how is our consumption of the food on a daily basis? Do we pay much attention to the food we take? Are the food that we take are very simple, wholesome, and holistic? Or are we love to go for deep fried nasi lemak and all the chili stuff? And that definitely have an impact towards the ending part of our life. If we don't take care of food, by 70, 80, we will start to have a lot of health issues by then. Yeah, if you want to live healthily beyond 80s, let us take care of our food. Yeah, the simpler the better. Drugs. I don't know how many of us here survive daily. We have to consume medication. Well, we know medication is only suppressing us, and medications cannot communicate with our body DNA, and it's going to destroy a lot of our good bacteria in the gut. Okay, the third thing is supplements. Because human beings, especially those we in Malaysia, because we really want to live and live good, therefore anyone introduces supplement, we tend to buy and keep on buying, and at the end of the day, whether it works or not, we don't know. Become so confused. So these are the trading. So here, whatever we take into our body, the body can never recognize the food that we take, drugs that we take, or supplement that we take. All these have to be processed in the body convert into a biological molecular structures and convert into what we call ligand. In a layman term, you can imagine it is a plug. So your food need to be converted into some form of a plug or called ligand, which is the active ingredient molecules of food. And then after that, you have to look for the appropriate socket. So when the ligand and the socket match, the bulb will be lighted. If the socket and the plug match, the light will be lighted up. Okay? Then the body starts to function accordingly. For example, if you have painkiller, you have to, the painkiller after converting the molecular structure, look for opiate receptor. Vitamin C will look for NMDA receptor, calcium CASR receptor, metformin TR4, yeah? Marijuana will be 5-HT. Yep. What about Methodical then? As said earlier, Methodical is a protein agonist ligand. It is called multi-purpose plug, multifunctional. And because our body have different kind of receptors, this Methodical one food can go into so many of the receptors. Isn't it wonderful? So because of the multifunctional ability, one food can take care of so many health issues that we are facing in life. Well, for those who don't believe, it's very simple. Take the product, you see it for yourself, you experience it for yourself. You will see it is not one drug, one packet. It is called protein agonist ligand. One food, many targets. A food that has the benefit of many drugs and yet don't have any side effect. It works like drugs but don't have any side effect of the drugs because it is such a natural, intelligent food, and it lighted up so many bulbs in your body at one time, yeah, so that your body can function accordingly. The fourth element which I would like to highlight here is, please, no matter how great is Methodical, we still need to take care of lifestyle. Don't ever abuse our body. Don't ever abuse our mind. Live an active lifestyle. Rest appropriately. Eat wholesomely. Manage our emotional health pragmatically. Mind the mind. Mind the body on a daily basis. Life will be wonderful. Life will be great until the day we die. We will not need to visit hospital before we die. We die naturally and happily. In order to achieve that, let us do take care of our health. And here, I would like to suggest every one of you, those who are present here today, and to add one more dish to our daily food. That is the food of Methodical, the live biological operating system that set the wholesome foundations of our health by expressing the genes, act on protein agonist ligand, reprogram stem cells, and maintain homeostasis of our endocrine system. One food can work on so many mechanisms of our body to give us what we want is health, beauty, and longevity. So here I would like to just quickly highlight to you what do I mean by receptors. We have, just now we saw the cells here, cell receptors, which is a much bigger size. You can see from the cell membrane, you got cell receptor. Now we are talking about nuclear receptor, which is some form of a protein. And this Methodical synthesized vitamin D by vitamin D receptor, bind with all the 48 nuclear receptors, 100%, and other cell receptors. For example, when it is able to bind with the vitamin D receptor, it activates so many of the bodily functions. Nuclear receptor activated by small molecule nanoparticles, once activated, can bind with vitamin D, DNA, regulate gene expression, maintain bodily balance. very complicated and very sophisticated process. That's why until today, no one can understand how our body actually functions internally. Yeah, that's why it is being said again and again, our body is our best doctor. Trust your body. Don't lease your health to the outside doctors. Take charge of our own health. Not only that we talk about working on the receptors, Methodical activates thousands of genes in the 45 chromosome. It has been experienced, tested, and found out that when you give Methodical to your body, it will work with every of the chromosome, 45 of them, except one, which is the Y chromosome. The Y chromosome is the X chromosome is the long yellow stripe, no? X, and the Y chromosome is much a shorter one. It does not interact with Y chromosome. Otherwise, we can have a sex transformation. Yeah. So this one is so smart that it works on all the 45 except the last one, which is the Y chromosome. When it starts to work with all the 45 chromosomes, it's able to activate and express thousands and thousands of gene activity. That's where we work from the root cause and to gain back our health. Just now, we already mentioned one of the genes that being activated will be guru gene, that able to help us to produce vitamin C. So here, according to the known science, this product can express 4,593 of the 20,000+ over genes. That does not mean that it's just limited to 4,593, because so far the laboratory test ability to work on is this. It could be much bigger than this number. So when we take Methodical, there are 242 gene-to-gene interaction or communication happening in the body. So if the genes start to communicate with one another, they know how to do the repairing, they know how to do the maintenance, they know how to do the modulation of the body, happening in the body. So to put it into perspective, when we one take metformin for these diabetics, one get only 880 gene interactions. It is only 0.36% of Methodical goodness. So given a choice, a food definitely is a preferred one and not medication. So just quickly run through and some of the genes that this product activates. The first one is guru gene, has been mentioned. Increases glutathione level, increases glucose transporter 4 delivery function by 10 times, thus able to promote vitamin C recycling, promote the secretions of L-glutamate acid gamma lactose oxidase to produce vitamin C endogenously, naturally, internally. Yeah, fantastic. This one benefit itself is good enough for us to take this food. However, it gives you more, activate more. One of the genes being upregulated is called photogene. This is very important. Once this gene has been upregulated, it has the anti-aging, anti-cancer, prevent cardiovascular diseases. Upregulate tumor protein 53 genes. Promote DNA repair, increase anti-cancer protein. Upregulate c-KIT receptor, GATA4, WT1, NKX2-5 genes. Repair heart, muscle, and skull. It has been said, once you have a heart attack, you have a scar in your heart. The scar can never be repaired. And this product will prove you otherwise. Down-regulate. Now this one cannot be too active. BCAD. BCAD stands for branch change amino acid transferase gene. Because this gene is very active, we age faster, and we have a lot of aging diseases to cope with. So this young handsome guy is by the name of Yamanaka. Way back in 2006, he decided to do a research, see whether we can turn our body cell back into stem cell or not. After working for 6 years, he managed to discover that mature cell, body cell or somatic cell can be reprogrammed back to pluripotent stem cell. Yeah. So the what make it possible? He found that there are 4 factors, 4 genes that must be present. The first one is OTC4, the second one XOX2, KLF4, CMYC genes. These 4 genes, once they work together, they can reprogram adult cell into stem cell. However, 10 years ago, Methodical already shown it can reprogram and productions of induced pluripotent stem cell. This science just endorsed what Methodical can do. Fantastic. So this stem cell have the potential to differentiate into many different types of cells, and when it can differentiate with many types of cells, it can enhance cell density and functions of bone, muscle, cataract, fat, blood cells, immune cell, nerve cell, skin cell, etc. Modulate immune cell, white blood cell, red blood cell to defend our body against any invaders, and increase heart muscle stem cell. Fantastic, yeah. So the next one, as I introduced earlier to you, which is the chromosome. At the tip of the chromosome, you have telomere, and this Carroll won the Nobel Prize Award in 2009. He's working on telomeres, and on enzyme and the enzyme telomerase. Discover enzyme telomerase to prevent telomere shortening. So if your body has sufficient telomerase, then your telomere can be maintained. Okay, Methodical increases telomerase and prolongs telomere. That's 10 years ago. It has been done. Just 1 picogram. 1 picogram is 0.0000000000001 gram for 1 picogram. Increases telomerase supply by 16-fold, thus prolong life. So this science again endorse what Methodical can do to our body. So Methodical not only can do whatever has been said, enhances cell density and function, promote repair mitochondria, so boost our energy level, prevent cell death. And the 4th one that is doing is induce healthy secretions of hormone, inhibit aging and inflammation factors. So balance out our whole endocrine system. So when we talk endocrine system, we look at some of the ingredient or hormones that is involved. And this Methodical on gene sequencing, I don't know how many of you have heard about NNM, which is a very popular active ingredient now in the wellness market. And why it's so good? Because it enhances metabolism and energy level, anti-aging, prevent diseases, promote brain and organ function, protects and repair DNA, advantages if you do it on internal generation through Methodical, and it has proven to gene sequencing experiment show Methodical induces synthesized MNN in our body. So when it is synthesized internally, then you don't have the problem of dosage. If you take from outside, 2 liters does not do the work. Too much, it will damage your organs, and it could have a lot of side effects. The quality may not be there. Yeah. So if it can be done internally, generation is much better. Not only that, Methodical enhances the production of testosterone so that you become younger by 10 or 20 years. You can perform better. Improves sexual function, increases the chances of pregnancy, strengthen bones and muscle mass when this hormone is being produced. And then the next one, induce adiponectin, increases insulin secretions, improve insulin sensitivity, prevent diabetic complications. This is a very good news for all those people who are suffering from diabetics. Regulate immune system. And another very important items that can be induced is called nitric oxide. Strengthen blood vessel elasticity, normalize blood pressure, prevent stroke and cardiovascular diseases. What about this? Lipoprotein, which is HDL, good cholesterol, regulate blood lipids, prevent cardiovascular disease, promote kidney and liver function. So you can see one product can work with so many parts of our body. And lastly, I would like to share with you this Methodical induces serotonin productions, stabilizes mood, sleep, digestion, bone health, promotes faster wound healing, blood clotting, and promote libido. Melatonin, nerve soothing, mood relieving, overcome impatience, depression, insomnia, headache, promote concentration, enhances sleep. If we have sufficient quality amount of vitamin C, serotonin can be converted into melatonin so that it will really work. And also this product Methodical prevent degenerative diseases and nerve deterioration. If you want to prevent dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson, do consider this product. And inhibit aging, oxidation, inflammation, disease factors, prevent cancer, inflammation, sclerosis, psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmune disease, and osteoporosis. Not only that, it can kill viruses, bacteria, fungi, overcome inflammation, pain, itchiness, and all. This product not only can be sprayed internally, it can also spray externally where there is pain or itchiness. Yeah, it can able to cleanse out all the unwanted things from our body quite easily. One food, not even one medicine, no, can take care of so many areas of our health, be it skin, fruit, diabetics, hypertension, heart attack, stroke, cancer, liver, kidney, lung, thyroid, prostate, joint and bone, hair, and aging. Please note that our body works interdependently. However, if you go and see Western doctors, everything is being specialized. They look at part by part of the body. Now our body don't function part by part. Our body is not functioning part by part without connecting to one another. Our body functions holistically. Once you can take care of the issue, it has to take care of every part of our body holistically, not just work on, you have headache, you work on headache, you got a skin problem, look at skin problem, it is far beyond that. Yeah. So this product is fantastic. Why? No shaking needed, no mixing needed, no swallowing needed, no time wasting. Don't need to drink, don't need to don't need to eat. Yeah, just spray. And the technology being used is called nano infiltration technology and ultra fast absorption. One simple spray, you are talking about 1 trillion nanoparticles already gone into your body to work for us. The effect is rather fast and becomes so unbelievable. Yesterday, I have one friend, I think about 50 plus years old. After taking it for one night only, yeah, he said that he slept through the night instead of getting up so many times at night. He was so happy. Yeah? So good, so easy, so simple. Promotes health, beauty, and longevity so that we live good, look good, and feel good all the way. Just a quick summary that this product can do wonders to our body in various aspects of our life. And for those people who don't want to have it, taking this product to generate internally, they will have no choice but to choose consume externally. Then you choose externally, then you have to supplement so many of the things that is needed in our body. And anything is externally, it is being processed chemically, it can never be good to our body. Yeah, it will not be able to accept our body. It could be overdosed and it can be unstable, it can be taxing to our body because we need to clear off all the unneeded so-called fillers or excess. Okay, so the wiser move is what? And not only that, it costs you a lot of money. What is the wiser move now? It is always bodily internal generation. only generate it when our body needed it. No stability issue, no rejection issue. Now, the real question is pricing. Is it affordable? So if it is affordable, then this food is a food to be recommended to everybody if those people who want to stay healthy. Okay, Methodical is definitely new to the Malaysian market. This product has been in the market for 10 over years. Yeah, and because it has been told to the founder that this product he ought not to do the marketing part of it, because if he do aggressive marketing, he can antagonize with a lot of so-called giant capitalists. So he listened to the advice, and he said that the product will eventually take the market after 2022. So true enough, 2022, our Malaysian businessman went over to talk to this Dr. Ragu and get the right to Malaysia and East Asia. And it was introduced to the Malaysian market openly is in February 2023. So until now, it is about 3 months. Yeah, and because the product is rather new in the Malaysian market, the company is offering us 100% cashback. Anyone who go for the product today, you get 10 bottles of the products, which will last you 3 to 9 months of full cost. And now this is because new to the market, that this is now offering a promotional package. And how good is the package? 10 bottles just for 4,850. Every single cent that you pay to the company promised to refund you every single cent of it over time. And the company will take up 5% from the global sales of the company and shared by all those people who is qualifying for the refund. So with that, I would like to end my talk. And if this product can benefit us from head to toe, and you have 6 additional benefits that you can have if you consider to try on this product. First, you experiencing the product immediately. And I have said the product can do so much of a wonder. It is of no use until and unless you personally experience it yourself. Now, rather than listen to other people. You have wellness value add support. Anyone who take from us, Methodical United, we have people to support you. When you take this product, you don't feel any goodness. What should we do? If you have a lot of hearing crisis, what should we do? Then we are able to hold your hand so that you have the benefit of this product. So we have doctors also in our group that we can add value to you. And also we have this company for ABC, the support system will be given to you, and Methodical United support. We will support you all the way to have a good understanding of the product and immediate body, because this product, if you want to go for it, you have to be referred by someone, so that becomes your body support. And lastly, opportunity to serve those who want to regain their good health. So these are the 6 things that you can. So my talk will end here. For those people who are ready for it, you can either go by bank remittance or credit card. If you go by bank remittance, just remit the payment to End Builder Concepts in Berhad, and bank account number is written down there. If you prefer to go by credit card, then just click on this credit card link and you make your own payment by your credit card. Provide us the basic information, and we will order the product for you. So my presentation stopped here. Is there any questions that you would like to ask? And we have our nutritionist here to answer the questions. Is there any questions that you have that you want to ask?